What's going on, everyone? It is Tyler. I want to come here today, just kind of give you a rundown. I know a lot of realtors and colleagues and friends have been reaching out to me here recently, noticing that we just switched companies from eXp Realty to LPT Realty. So I want to make this video just to kind of compare the differences between the two and really what influenced us to make the switch, as we were, we were with eXp for over 6 years. Loved everything that they had to offer. But at the end of the day, we kind of saw a better opportunity with LPT and what it can provide for us as also our clients. So I want to kind of run through on this video what really enticed us and why we made the switch over. So kind of kicking off, the first thing really for me, we got approached with LPT over a year ago, and we dug into it, watched it grow. We're kind of lenient on the beginning because they were a new company. And we didn't know, how the growth was going to be and what was really going to take off with it. We knew that it had a lot of potential as a company, but didn't really understand the model too much a year ago looking into it. So we've been watching it for a year. This was not a decision we made in a month, 2 months, 3 months. We have been a year thinking about this and watching it. And so the biggest thing that really enticed us, or one of the biggest things, is it is the first ever brokerage that offers a hybrid model for agents. So what that really means is, as an agent, you get the choice to pick what you want to join. If you want to join an 80-20 model and generate rev share and passive income, or if you don't want to do that, you can join the flat fee model that they have to offer, which is just $500 a transaction until you close 10 deals, and then you're on 100%. So seeing that to where it gives agents the options to, if you're an agent and you don't want to go out and generate rev share and you don't want to go attract agents, you can just sell houses at a $500 flat fee model and you get the same resources that you do on the 80-20 as you do the 500. So it's a ton of benefit in that side of it. And that is one of the cooler things about this brokerage, is that, it gives us the choice to choose what we want. And we can also switch models once a year. So if you join the 80-20 and you don't really like it, you don't really know if you're gonna be the type that's gonna attract agents, the following year when your capping period resets, you can switch over to the $500 model per transaction and cap out at 10 houses and be on a 100% model at that point. So outside of the model and the split model itself, as I said, that was one of the big strong points to us making the decision to come over. Really the next thing was the opportunity for stock. With eXp, they also offer stock as well. As we were with them, I feel like I got in late on the stock. The stock price was too high for me to generate enough shares to, make a ton of money down the road off of it. And I kind of look at, companies that offer stock as a 401k for agents, because obviously, as all you realtors know that are going to be watching this, we don't have a 401k. So whatever opportunity we can get to have retirement money put aside, it's great. And to be at a company and get in this early and accumulate a ton of shares before the stock does IPO is huge for me in my future. To be able to say, 10, 15 years down the road, I will have a lump sum of shares that were granted to me completely free. I didn't pay anything for them, that I can then A, retire on, or B, invest them somewhere differently, or just hold off and use them on whatever I'd like to use them on. So, that was another big factor for me, is the amount of shares that I can accumulate is just absolutely crazy, like something I've never seen before. And I've talked to a lot of brokerages. I know what a lot of the rev share model and the stock plans that a lot of these brokerages offer, and I've just never seen anything quite like LPT's model on that. So that was another thing that is really huge, is just the amount of shares that you can accumulate completely free, just by selling houses, and even agent attraction as well, is just a lump sum amount that I've never seen before, and I'm extremely excited about that side of it as well. So the third thing that really enticed us to make the switch also to LPT that is really awesome is the rev share side of it. Having the option to, when you are talking to agents, that maybe want to better their career, maybe want some type of money residual coming in, to have that opportunity. Now, eXp also had that opportunity for us as well, but the downside to that was, if someone that you were talking to with eXp, if they did not want to go out and attract agents, if they didn't want rev share, then it made no sense for them to come over, because that was the only benefit to giving up your 20%, was being able to attract agents and generate rev share on that. With LPT, I can talk to agents that maybe don't want to do the rev share side of it and just want to do the $500 per transaction. And with that side of it, I still generate revenue share off of that. Every single house they close during their capping period, I get a portion of that to me on that side of it. So when it comes to talking to agents, the rev share side of it is so great, because you're giving agents the choice to choose which model they want to go to. And I've never had that opportunity with eXp. It was always, here's our model, this is what you join. If you don't like it, then I'm sorry, you can go somewhere else. with LPT, it's not that case. I get to tell them about the awesome split model that we have, how you can switch once a year, depending on how you want to run your business, how you can generate the stocks based on each model and stuff like that. So that is another huge thing for me, is the rev share side of it. That was one of the major reasons I made the switch. I tried to do rev share at eXp and it just never worked out for me in 3 years. So looking at with LPT, the growth that I've already seen in 3 weeks with us, and we are the first ones to open up the state of Louisiana. So just seeing the amount of agents that have reached out to me wondering, why we made the switch, what is it about LPT that's so different than eXp and all this and real. When I really look at that, I've had an agent ask me, in a meeting that, I saw that eXp was the biggest and greatest thing when it was announced. So why is now LPT the biggest and greatest thing? And when is there going to be another biggest and greatest thing? And honestly, I don't know. Is there going to be another LPT? Probably down the road. I'm sure someone will come up with a model that's very similar. But getting in early at this point with LPT is the biggest thing. And that's why you reap the benefits of the early adopters, all the multipliers that we get by getting in early. All that factored in kind of simulates everything into your stocks and your rev share, on why, the third reason why we ended up making the switch over to LPT. And really the last and final thing, there's so many other things that I could talk about on LPT, but don't want to make this video too long, is that there is no monthly fees at LPT. There is no monthly fees, there is no sign-up fees. So you only pay LPT when you close a house, and that is it. Once again, with eXp, I did not have that option. I was paying $85 a month to them. And so now with LPT, that I do not pay them a monthly fee, I do not have to pay them a startup fee, and the only time they ever generate money from me is when I sell a house. And like I said, I can pick which model I want to join, whether you join the 80/20 or the 500, that is exactly the same. It is across the board, no monthly fees, no startup fees. That is another huge thing for us as well, because I get to save that money every month and pour it into leads or marketing or whatever I like to do. Really the next thing is, on top of the no monthly fees, is that we get the marketing that we get with LPT is like something I've never seen before. And I am obsessed with Canva. I play around with Canva every single day. And I've just never seen something similar to LPT's marketing kits. Every single listing that you get completely free, they will send you a listing power pack, which is 150 plus pieces of marketing material for that exact property. They will have business cards, they will have sign writers, they will have door hangers, postcards, everything you can imagine for that listing to advertise it properly, with no cost to you other than just shipping. So that is something that I've never seen before, and that was the whole model to LPT, was before they were a brokerage, they were listing power tools. He sold these boxes to agents, they bought them, and he looked at it like, why don't I just open up a brokerage and offer this to agents for free, to win over listing appointments, to provide more marketing material for clients to help their houses sell faster. So that is another thing that is really, really sweet about LPT, is that I get that for free on every single listing that I get, especially in a competitive market that we're looking at getting in 2024. That is a huge separator on listing appointments. When you bring that to a listing appointment and show your clients, hey, this is how I'm going to market your property. I have all this marketing information that as soon as we list, I'm going to go hand it out. I'm going to give it out. I'm going to give it to everybody. To have that to your side for completely free is a huge, huge incentive and a huge advantage to you over other agents in this market. And last but not least, as I said, there's so much more stuff to go into, but this is the last topic I'm really going to cover, is the support that you get with LPT. I know a lot of agents say, I don't want to join a cloud-based brokerage because I want in-person support, I want in-person training, I want all this. Not only do you get all the support and all the training online, virtual, or through Zoom, however you'd like it, partnering with us at LPT, we do have an LPT hub that we will have here locally in Denham Springs, where any agent that does partner with us is more than welcome to come in and work in the office when they need to, train with all of us on the team, help them grow their business in the way that they want to grow it and to measures they've never seen before. So you will have the in-person training and you will have the in-person collaboration, as well as the masterminds with all of us to contribute to. So it is not just completely virtual cloud-based. You will have us here locally to help you guide in whatever business adventures that you want to go on with LPT, where you want to take your business, and we will walk you through every step of that process. So that is kind of my video on why we ended up making the switch to LPT. It is a phenomenal brokerage so far. We're loving every minute of it. And if anyone has any questions about LPT, or you want to know how we're running things and how our business is going, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My number will be at the end of this video, and I'll talk to y'all soon.